Right. So I couldn't have been farther away from what it really was.
Rod, do you have the blue helmet?
No, man. Listen.
Yeah, Ron, you had to be thrilled to death when Vince came to you about this suggestion of creating, because you were a gladiator at the time. Farooq, you were right, scored, and all of a sudden you go from that character into damn and the nation. Tell us about that conversation.
Listen, Jerry. Listen, I would have, brother. I probably would have put on like look. You could have put me in like a clown outfit to get out there. Okay. With the red nose. Right?
Hey, Ron, let me ask you a question. When I was put in the nation, did you have any idea that they were putting me in the nation?
No.
When I show up to TV, I'm coming back as Papa Shango.
Right.
And Jerry Lawler paints my face. I get my new outfit, this and that. All of a sudden, they go, Vince wants to talk to you. And he goes, change your plans. He goes, we're going to call you. We're going to put you in the nation. We're going to call you Kama Mustafa. You and Ron Simmons are going to wrestle Undertaker in the handicap match, and you're going to go over. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, and
that's the first time I met you.
That's right. And they didn't want to give nothing away. So that same time, right, when he called you in, right after that was when he told me. That was it. So the timing was the same for both of us, you know. Yeah.
You think that's just something they came up with that day, Jerry?
Well, I think it had that same element. No, they had already talked about this, bro. You know, right? Because when you look at it, they had to be sure when they were doing this, because when they were trying to mimic what would go on in the real nation. And when you see the brothers standing around and how they would be, you know, out on the streets, right? So now, who else fits that bill more than your big ass? Right. There was nobody else that could fit it better in that role. So if you'll notice how all of the roles that they got, right, fit everything. Now you take a look at you, right, there you are representing that and be the same identity that you would see one of the brothers standing up that would be out in the real nation of Islam, right, if they would like security. Then you take D-Lo. Look, there's a brother that can swing. He's got the mindset. You know, he looked the part, you know, handled business, but could get down if he had to. Right. So, you know, they were very creative when they came to picking.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You know?
So you were ready to shake that gladiator gimmick right away.
Brother, listen. I was already Hey, Jerry, I was already standing up in the office, taking it off as he was talking.
I tell you, you know, I follow a lot of things in my life and time, but when I remember sitting in a production meeting, we got Ron Simmons, and you know, I always told you were one of my heroes. That you can't carry your bag into Tampa Stadium, hoping I get a free ticket to the Bennett game there. So they say Ron Simmons is coming. Oh, fantastic! We're making him a gladiator. I kind of look, and did I hear that right? You're going to make him what? Yeah, we're making him a gladiator. The toughest gladiator I know shit he will be.
Hey.
What's it, Farooq? And I remember walking up to you in the hallway, and I think it's in Seattle, Washington. You're cutting a promo, and I'm sitting there listening. Man, listen to that man promo. And then they cut off and introduced Farooq, a gladiator, tell the backstory. I just started shaking my head. I turned and walked away. No, this can't be Ron Simmons that I know. So I know you're ready to get out of that damn
Look here, man. Look, you know, my only thought was that, listen, when the introduction to that, right, you know, as I'm talking to Vince, right, so, you know, I'm like, hey, I'm a gladiator. Okay, all right. Now, you ain't going to sit in front of Vince and have all of this pleasure in front of you like, I don't know. Right, I don't want to do that. The hell with that, right? No. So I'm thinking in my mind, well, this might not be that bad. You know, I can see the metal outfit now, the suit, right? And in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, all the shining metal and the real Roman gladiator stuff,
right.
You know. And I'm seeing, you know, like I'm standing in the ring and as if, you know, a nice lady taking it off of me. right. So I couldn't have been farther away from what it really was.
Rod, do you have the blue helmet?
No, man. Listen, I couldn't wait to get rid of that stuff. Okay.
Well, you should be like
no.
what's that guy that fell through the wall there? You could sell that helmet every night at.
That was Tugboat, wasn't it?
Tugboat, Shockmaster.
Shockmaster. You can sell that thing every night at every appearance you go. The original Shock.
I've been in appearances with him, and he takes more pictures with the Shockmaster helmet on.
He has the helmet with him.
Yeah, you're right, man.
And,
well, what is it, John? What is it, John? He sells that every show he goes to.
Every show he sells the original Shockmaster helmet at the end.
When he just got the replicas of it, right? And this is the original.
This is the original. Each one is the original. I hate to part with it. I hate to part with it. Like Curtis Hughes selling the urn every single.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Hey, D'Lo, we always said Shockmaster's biggest mistake wasn't falling through the wall; it was Berkeley. Berkeley, his son.
Yeah.
Who does it now.